Live from Studio B in the Annenberg School here at USC. This is the Talk of Troy, where we talk a big game, but have even bigger opinions. It's been about a week since we saw you guys last. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been on here. I'm Kyle. That's Tyler. Back to the regular scheduled programming. Tyler, we got some topics to talk about. A lot of things happened over the weekend in the sports world. But starting with the draft, that was Thursday. Really interesting, really exciting picks that happened, especially 1 through 10.
Yeah.
And also some of the USC guys got drafted. Some of them got signed after the 5th, 6th, 7th round.
Yeah.
It was pretty exciting watching some of those guys go to some exciting teams, which, is going to be interesting to see how they will perform in fall.
Yeah.
But give me some of your thoughts from the draft from an overall perspective.
Thoughts from the draft. Let's start first with that first round. Kind of got to the way that a lot of people expected. Tate pickup by the Titans was, I think, maybe like that first surprise where I thought if they didn't get Jeremiah Love, they would turn to like maybe like a Maui Goa, an Arvell Reese or things like that. But I guess they were looking for that wide receiver, seeing as they didn't really pick up anyone from free agency.
Yeah.
I think, though, like, just off of this, like, first round, I was really high on how the Giants handled their first round because they picked up Arvell Reese, they picked up Maui Goa, and I'm like, that's kind of what you need right now. You need to build out your trenches. You got Harbaugh coming in. It looks great. Now
their defense looks pretty stacked.
It looks stacked, and then when you get your guys healthy, it's looking good. Now, we got to talk about two things. One, we got to talk about our guy, Mekhi Lemon, going over to the Eagles. But two, the pickup of Ty Simpson by the Rams, because a lot of people thought, you included, that we are going to just have Lemon go over to the Rams.
Yeah.
He'd set that wide receiver room. That would be a stacked wide receiver core for Stafford going in for what is possibly their Super Bowl push this year. Stafford's maybe final year.
Yeah, looking at this first round, obviously Mendoza, #1 pick. We'll see how that pans out. But like you mentioned, Ty Simpson was, the second best quarterback in this draft. And for the Rams to take him at 13, it was a big shock because a lot of people thought, okay, Mekhi Lemon just coming off of the Biletnikoff Award, really the best receiver in college football this past year.
Yeah.
And everyone thought that he would go to the Rams if he didn't get taken early or didn't get taken by the Saints.
Yeah.
So the Saints actually took Jordan Tyson. But I want to talk about this third pick right here for the Cardinals with Jeremiah Love. I was probably one of the only few people on this planet that thought the Cardinals were going to take Jeremiah Love at 3. I said it on Sports Scene last week, and everyone was like, you're not good. That's wrong. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Why would you take a running back? Look, Jeremiah Love is a phenomenal player. We saw what he did at Notre Dame last season.
I
mean, the dude had 64 missed tackles and 18 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
And this is a guy who was an unstoppable force. And for the Cardinals, you lost Kyler Murray, and now you are looking for a guy that's going to change your whole atmosphere as an organization.
Yeah.
And sports is all about business. You want to bring in the money. You want people to come to your stadium to watch the games. You want fans to interact with the players.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that's going to bring that. So you take him top 3. Now, granted, you had a bunch of different needs, but this is a talent that you just don't miss on. And a lot of people are like, well, it's a running back. Running backs come a dime a dozen. Yeah, whatever. There's also some running backs who aren't a dime a dozen and can actually do some damage.
Yeah.
So for him, now you have a star guy along with Marvin Harrison Jr., who we haven't really seen much of since he got drafted because he went to the Cardinals, and Kyler Murray couldn't really use him. So now you have 2 star players, and it's all about how you build around that. And the Cardinals have never been an organization to be so heavy on defense. They've never been a defensive organization that's been known, to the NFL.
Yeah.
They've always been known for their offense. They've been known for guys like Larry Fitzgerald, Adrian Peterson at one point, even a long time ago, Emmitt Smith, Kurt Warner. Like a lot of these guys have been offensive key pieces for the Cardinals, and they've been known to dominate on the offense. Kyler Murray, like I mentioned, Heisman Trophy winner. It just didn't work out for him. But this is an organization that always continues to draft and get offensive pieces that can really help their team.
Yeah.
I mean, they had T.J. Watt in the defense besides Patrick Peterson.
That was
really it. That's all you really know.
Yeah.
That's all you really know when it comes to who plays for the Cardinals on defense.
Yeah.
But going back to that Ty Simpson pick for the Rams, at first I was shocked. I was confused. But I also started to think about it a little bit. The Rams are not really hurting in the wide receiver room. That's something that really is not a big need for them. And one thing that they have been able to do really good over these last couple of years when it comes to draft picks, I would say within the last 10 years, they always find players that people don't know about but end up doing so well in the NFL.
Yeah.
For example, I think the guy that's obvious right here is Jared Verse. at
Yeah.
Florida State. Was still a great player. Wasn't as talked about as much as he should have been compared to his performance in the NFL. But here's a guy who really proved himself and a guy that the Rams found and brought him to LA, and look what he's done.
Yeah.
And so for a guy like Ty Simpson, granted, he was a quarterback at Alabama. Everyone thought, oh, okay, why would you take this quarterback? You have a chance to win now. The Super Bowl's at SoFi.
Yeah.
But the reason why I trust in Les Snead and Sean McVay is because they've done this time and time again. They've
Yeah.
developed players. They've gotten players that people haven't really looked at. And for it to be a quarterback, it just so happens you're planning for the future.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you still think Stafford could go out there for another year and do some damage, but you're also depending on your offensive key pieces. I mean, Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, Puka Nacua, still Devontae Adams. They still had the same team, and they were this close from the Super Bowl. This close. So what makes me think that they're not going to get back there? Nothing, because I think they're going to be right back in the same position. And so for you to get this quarterback, look, the Rams don't have a first-round pick next year, and obviously this is a stacked QB class coming up when it comes to Arch Manning next year. So for you to have the opportunity to try and get another quarterback and try and trade more draft picks and all these different things, that's just not going to come around again. And I think the Rams kind of just jumped on the opportunity right here.
I agree with that. To your mention about Arch Manning, I think he's got to get out of Texas and develop somewhere else if he wants to be one of those all-time great quarterbacks. But to like what you were saying earlier, this Jeremiah Love pickup by the Cardinals really reminded me of what the Raiders did with Gentry, I think. You're in a similar situation. You have a great tight end in McBride, and you had Brock Bowers. You pick up your running back, and then maybe you wait. They picked up Carson Beck in the third round. I don't think he's going to be their guy. He'll be around for a while, but you reset, you build this offense, and then you build it from the ground up. So, it was weird, but I didn't have any crazy thing to say about this. I 100% agree on this take that you're giving on the Rams here with Ty Simpson, because when I looked at it, one, I'll push back on they're not in a need for a wide receiver. I think Adams is aging out, but the thing I do believe is their ability to develop wide receivers, where it's whatever guys that they are going to be getting or is in the room right now, they can live with that. As well as this pickup in the second round, the Rams love running 12 and 13 personnel, so that's why they went and got that guy from OSU in the second, Max Clare.
Yep.
So that is the system that you're working with. Obviously, Stafford isn't even going to be the same guy with that arm that can sling it super far every single time. It's going to be a lot of this check down, bubble screen, all that things that Sean McVay is working up right now, which I think is great. The thing that caught me off guard in this first round as well was the Chiefs moving up to the 6th to take Mansour Delane. And
Yeah,
I was
that was an interesting pick.
That was an interesting pick. I'm
for everyone.
If you're going to reach, not to say he's bad or anything, but Mansour Delane?
I mean, for their pick, it's all about, okay, they got rid of Trent McDuffie.
Sure.
So they need a defensive back. And realistically, I think they were, 9th?
Yeah.
They weren't that far down in the
Yeah, they were 9th because they
first
swapped
round.
with the Browns.
So you risk the Browns, the Commanders, or the Saints taking a DB, which I don't think was still going to happen, but also, I mean, it's cool, and it's a good pick. You got your guy. I think you did what you're supposed to do. An interesting pick, though. I mean, all you did was swap from 6 to 9.
Yeah.
I think both teams got what they wanted there. But then also, you look at the rest of this first round. I mean, Reuben Bain Jr. fell 15th,
It's the arms.
And honestly, I mean, look, the dude was it's so dominant. I don't
He
really,
is.
his arms, I'm not really worried about that.
Me neither.
And I really expected kind of Arvell Reese to go lower, which is why I had Jeremiah Love at 3. David Bailey to go 2. It's interesting, but every team is looking for their need, and I think the winner of this draft is the Raiders.
Obviously,
I
they got
think
their offense set.
I think you had the most picks.
Yeah.
You have a running back. You have a tight end. You have some key pieces you can use. It's really yours to lose right now, and you could easily make some noise in the AFC. And the issue is just how everyone's going to be able to perform and how everyone's going to get comfortable because you have some rookies and you have some sophomores that are in the league, and you're going to be going up against some interesting teams. And it's all about how Fernando Mendoza performs because he's your golden boy, he's your golden child right now.
They got their O-line back, so I'm really excited to see them. The other one that I think that I would pick as a winner is honestly the Browns as well. Like, the Browns have been, like, getting their pickups. They got Casey Concepcion. They also got Spencer Fano from Utah to build out their O-line.
You got some weapons for Shedeur.
They got weapons for Shedeur, and on top of that, they also have Harold Fannin Jr., who was an absolute stud when he was getting playtime and targets and receptions, which I'm surprised they didn't do a lot earlier. And when you got a guy like Myles Garrett on your defense, like, this Browns team is stacking up to be something good that I'm like, it can start to finally take on the AFC where they're at. I think Mekhi Lemon is such an accurate fit for the Eagles, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Of just like this
Couldn't
guy
agree
who's
with that
like
more.
such like he's a stud, he's a diva, and you need someone to bail out Jalen. You need someone to bail out Jalen Hurts because he can't throw like to save his life. You just need someone with hands. Now, granted, we saw at the end of that playoff series, a lot of the Eagles receivers didn't really have hands like that, but Lemon's kind of gonna be that guy for their offense, and I'm like, you know what? It fits. It makes sense. I'm gonna hate to see it. I'm gonna hate to see these matchups in the.
This is a perfect fit for the Eagles, but also a sleeper. Because everyone was like,
It's true.
after the 10th pick, they were like, or after the 13th pick from the Rams, they were like, all right, where's Mekhi Lemon going to go?
Yeah.
Because you had Carnell Tate at 4, but then they're also like, you also look at the needs for some of these other teams. They don't need receivers.
Yeah.
So you're kind of intrigued about where he's going to go. And he falls to the Eagles, who are just, starting to phase out of their A.J. Brown phase, as he'll probably get traded to the Patriots. But now you just found another guy for Devontae Smith, and this is a guy who really matches that Philly city energy.
Yeah.
I mean, he really does not care when he doesn't want to.
It's true.
And this is a guy who will show that he cares on the field. And to the fans, he was already at the Sixers game the other night.
I saw that,
really out there with the crowd already. But, I mean, I'm excited to see what he's going to do with that offense. It's already kind of established. You got Jalen Hurts. You got Saquon Barkley. It's not like he's going to a poverty franchise or an organization.
Yeah.
He's going to a team that can actually win. But speaking of Mekhi Lemon, we got to go to his other half of the field, another guy who was his partner in crime this year at USC. Jacoby Lane will now be going to the Baltimore Ravens to team up with Lamb Jack LaMarvelous Jackson. And this is exciting because I had Jacoby going to the Ravens as my second team. Originally, I think I said the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
But the Ravens picked him up with the 80th overall pick. And this was a steal for them because this guy's 6'5", 5XL hands, can really get anything in the air if he puts his mind to it. Hands up, reach up. It's all in his favor when he sees the ball. And no cornerback or DB has been able to stop him, really. And this is a guy who also is able to run pretty clean routes but can really complement Lamar Jackson's playing style.
Yeah.
And something that the Ravens have been needing because their receivers have been dropping balls left and right over this past year.
And their
really,
tight ends.
after the end of, 2 years ago, at the end of the season, and up until this last year, they could not hold a bucket of water. They just had butter all over their hands like they just went to the movies. But I think for Jacoby, he's going to be able to complement Lamar Jackson, and I think this is going to be an exciting team because they also still have LaJohntay Wester from Colorado last year who was returning all the punts and kicks. So this is going to be an interesting receiver room, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
I love the pick. I thought right before that pick is Zachariah Branch going to the Falcons. I thought that the Falcons were going to take Lane instead. I was like,
that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. I would have hated to see him on a team with Michael Penix Jr. because I don't think Michael Penix is that guy. But it's kind of like a perfect fit for Lane in a way if he gets that playtime. If you see him, that is such like a young core of receivers. I don't really know why the Ravens renewed Mark Andrews. That was kind of confusing to me. I get it. He's the veteran guy. He can still block. He's still that stud. But it made sense to me to just go young with this lineup where you have Flowers, you have Likely, and then you would have Lane coming in. And I'm just that's very exciting to see, especially because I think at the end of last season, Lamar really proved that he's still got it. It's more of just this system that he's been in that kind of needs changing up in my opinion.
But for him, that hourglass is running out.
That's true.
Because it ran out. It ran out for Josh Allen. And I think Mahomes might be back in the mix. Maybe.
I don't think Mahomes is back.
But not even this year. But I do think his time is running out faster than all of theirs. But for Lamar Jackson, he has a shot. He's still that guy that
got
can,
a shot.
He has a shot because he's still that guy that can run around the field, do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But it's always been his supporting cast that has failed him.
Yep.
Mark Andrews in the end zone, fumble. Zay Flowers, fumble. Like, you need guys that can hold on to the ball that you can depend on. This has been a big issue because I'm tired of seeing – this is what I'm tired of seeing. I'm tired of seeing Lamar Jackson do so much that he can for the city of Baltimore to get them to the playoffs, get them deep in the playoffs, and then he has to lose to the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, really, or Patrick Mahomes. Whole time, Lamar Jackson winning a Super Bowl, man, that would feed families in Florida. We might get a Kodak Black America concert. He might even perform at the halftime Super Bowl, and NBA YoungBoy might pop out. I mean, could you imagine Lamar Jackson winning a Super Bowl? Think about that. I mean, the city of Baltimore already loves this guy. But, I mean, he really needs one because he's already won MVP multiple times. He should have won it last year when Josh Allen won it. That was terrible. I
think Josh Allen worked for that one, man.
Last year? No.
Josh Allen worked for that one.
No, wait. Time out.
Yeah.
Because Lamar Jackson had more touchdowns and less interceptions than Josh Allen. The only reason why Josh Allen
was the guy
won
who,
that
MVP
elevated
that team and converted them into the most valuable player.
Exactly. But the value is in the points and the stats and the numbers.
And
that's where the value is.
And looking at what Allen had to go through for that sorry team, like, I'm sorry, I think he climbed a much higher mountain than what Jackson had to for whatever this.
But Josh Allen was always relevant with the Bills and still found a way to choke against Patrick Mahomes and lose every year. Okay, Lamar Jackson didn't even get that far, and once he beat Josh Allen in the divisional to go to the AFC Championship, he lost to Patrick Mahomes.
And then he lost to Patrick Mahomes.
So, look, I'm tired that Patrick Mahomes was in the AFC Championship, but I'm glad he's out of there. But it's Marvelous Jackson's turn. I mean, it really is. This guy needs to win a Super Bowl fast, and he needs to win it soon because there's a lot of other young guys in this league, for instance, Caleb Williams, that will be making his presence known for whatever team he is on and in the field that he is playing on. Caleb Williams with the Bears, a lot of other quarterbacks. I mean, look, you can't compete with the young guys. No. It's just Father Time is not on your side. And when these guys come out here on the field, they're executing, they're elevating, and you got to play with them, or it's either lead, follow, or get out the way, or you will get ran over. And let's just hope it doesn't happen to Marvelous Jackson because I need at least one more MVP and one more Super Bowl and one more Super Bowl MVP for this guy to establish his career, or else he will go down as a quarterback that I won't even say what he's going to be because I don't really want to put it out there. But he will be one of those quarterbacks like Dan Marino, which I hope that is not the case. More like a Joe Montana, Brady status. We'll get it. Even Drew Brees. All you need is one.
I will say to end on that, I do have Lamar Jackson on my dynasty team. I do kind of need him this year to come through for me. But this is going to be the Niners year. We're not going to have a dynasty. It'll be a one and done. It'll be like the Seahawks last year, but we got this.
Definitely not.
Definitely.
Where Tyler's living is delusional.
No, it's not.
It's Delulu land.
People hate what we did. I'm not gonna lie. We got potential. We can work with this. Yes, we can.
You guys.
We have Mike Evans. We got Deshaun Stribling. We're gonna have a healthy Ricky Pearsall. We got Kittle coming back. Like,
I thought you guys said that last year.
No one said that last year. After those first couple of no. But this year, this is our year.
Okay, well, talking about one sport, let's go to the other one as the NBA playoffs are in action. And we got some interesting takes on this because obviously, I got to talk about my Lakers 3-1 series lead over the Rockets, baby. That's what I'm talking about. LeBron James, he's 41. Still getting 40 out there, averaging almost a triple-double in this series against Kevin Durant and the Rockets. I mean, this is a team... absolutely. This is a team that's been showing up and showing out. Marcus Smart playing absolute great defense, showing why he won Defensive Player of the Year. And guess who he's doing it with? The Lakers. And he won that award with the Celtics. So, look, I think for this team, they've been playing phenomenal. Everyone that has played in the starting five has been getting double-digit points, and they've been doing their part. Now, granted, the last game was a little bit of a fluke. I expected the Lakers to fall off. Winning 4 straight is tough. It really is. And right now, I think the only other 3-0 series lead is with the Thunder and the Suns. The Thunder are currently up 3-0 against the Suns, and they're playing right now. As we'll give you an update with that in a minute. I think the Suns are down at halftime, so the Thunder have the lead. But for the Lakers, look, if I'll tell you right now, if Luka and Austin Reeves were back in that lineup, we be Western Conference Finals contenders, maybe even NBA Finals contenders. Because look, if without them 40 points, what do you mean relax? Without the 40 points and the 30 points, absolutely. If we got LeBron playing like this and Marcus Smart and Kennard, we would not be able to be stopped. I promise you that. I promise you that. But looking at the rest of the Western Conference, you got the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, which has been pretty exciting. This last game that happened Saturday night between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, really, really amazing. Ayo Dosunmu, a guy who had 43 when he was on the Bulls. People even barely knew who he was. Julius Randle even said in the press conference, I didn't know he was that good. Well, guess what? You do now, because he just carried your team to a 3-1 series lead against Jokic and the Nuggets. Talk about a performance from this guy. The Timberwolves are trying to close it out with an injured Anthony Edwards.
An injured Anthony Edwards, a Dante DiVincenzo who tore his ACL too. That was a pretty nasty step back. But I think they can close it out. But this is the thing that I saw again last year with the Timberwolves, where it was Julius Foulier stepping up to make all these threes. You had Naz Reid draining it, and they made it past that first round, but then that deep run really fell short. And with that injury that Ant took, he can come back for like another series if the Wolves get past him, but that looked pretty nasty. I'll indulge you actually. I'll say, I actually do think that this Lakers has like final potential. Like, it's crazy to say.
Yeah, baby, tell them to bring me my money.
But this is a year where you're seeing the guys that are not expected to step up. Leave the regular season. Let the regular season be what it be. I always believe in that. Come playoff time, it's a different beast. It's a different animal. Let everyone ball up. And you're seeing that right now because the Orlando Magic, did they go up?
Smiling through it all.
Yeah, did they go 3-1 against the Detroit Pistons? No. They lost against the Rockets, but you know the same. Lakers in 5. They had to let it happen. They had to let it happen. And I'm glad that Wemby is back because that concussion was pretty scary to watch. I still have the Spurs being able. I want to see a Spurs-Lakers conference final, and I want to see a Knicks-Cavs conference final. Though I don't think it's happening. This Cavs team, they were blowing through the Raptors, and then they look super weak. I think the Knicks are out of it already. No matter whatever happens against the series against the Hawks, they're going to get dusted by the Celtics, no doubt. But a classic Celtics-Lakers final with LeBron to cap
LeBron at 40?
At 40 to cap it off and end his career. I think that would end the GOAT
against light-skinned menace himself, Jason Tatum.
I think that would put him over the top. Like, what an unforgettable series to end a career on. A rivalry series.
And then guess what? The Lakers win in 7. Oh my God.
Win in 7.
That would be amazing. Luka comes back from being injured. Just got back from Spain the other day.
Yeah.
Reeves getting 30 out there. Marcus Smart clamped up. Kennard, hold up, Tyler. You getting me hot.
All LeBron has to do.
I'm getting excited.
All LeBron has to do is buy them a little bit more time. Him and Luke Kennard, Smart, Rui, like they just got to buy Luka a little bit more time to get this. And I want to see them play some physical ball against the Thunder. Like if the Thunder are going to do this, they're going to play
they can make the Thunder feel this big.
That's what I'm saying.
They can make them feel that big.
At this point, I don't care who it is. I want to see a good series. I want to see them get physical, work in the paint, body them up, and just bring back like a physical style of hoops. Like, can you imagine just like a LeBron SWAT?
That's what I'm saying.
Coast
to coast LeBron at the backboard blocking Shea all the way in the hardwood. And Shea's out there crying, looking for a foul. And LeBron's like, nah, little homie, this is my league still. Sit down. Let's push it. Push. Marcus Smart down the court. Kennard out there getting 20. Look, they could take the Thunder all the way to Game 7, Western Conference Finals, go to the finals, play the Celtics, go 7 games. Look, it don't matter if it's the Houston Rockets, an outlet socket. You can put it in your pocket. Lakers in 5. I mean, come on. Look, this is a team that is so they've really defied the odds. I mean, because from a team at the beginning of the season, everyone was like, oh, all right, we'll see what happens. Then you play the Rockets in the regular season, you play the Celtics, all these other teams, the Lakers are like, oh, you play the Thunder, you get blown out by 40. And then now you play them in the playoffs. Wait a minute. It's a new day. It's a new day.
Yeah.
It's a new day. And
Kobe Cruz in the chat, he said Lakers going all the way.
Yeah, there we go, baby. There we go. Put him in, coach.
That's not ridiculous to say. That's not ridiculous.
I got to pitch in real quick. I got an update for Orlando and Detroit. Orlando's going to take a 3-1 series lead. They are up 94-86 with 20 seconds
that
left.
Means the Pistons were frauds.
They're frauds.
Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I didn't think they'd go down to the Orlando Magic, but like I called this earlier. I'm just like, yeah, they're not making a deep playoff run with these guys.
I mean, I think the series that did intrigue me the most before this last game was the Spurs and the Trailblazers. But, Wembanyama set his place in stone and said, look, this is still my league, even though I'm from France. So, look, he got the Trailblazers. The Celtics 76ers, I'm hoping the 76ers come back down from 3-1 and upset the Celtics. I know that's not going to happen, but it's fun to dream. Knicks Hawks, that's been an interesting series. Without Trae Young, I think the city of Atlanta has been helping the Hawks try and rise and conquer the Knicks. And it's been getting to them as the Knicks will be favored by -6 in their next game as that series tied up at 2 apiece. And then for the Cavs and the Raptors, another series in the Eastern Conference that's tied up at 2 apiece.
Yeah.
The Cavs were actually leading in that last game in the fourth quarter, leading by more than 10. And then Brandon Ingram finding a way to really just execute all the way to the basket. And Scotty Barnes going off of that momentum in Toronto. And the Cavs just couldn't do a lot to get that done. So, I mean, it's been pretty interesting. This Eastern Conference is okay, nowhere compared to the Western Conference. The Celtics have the easiest road, and say the Celtics win and the Knicks win. Hopefully it's the Knicks, because I swear to God, if it's the Hawks, the Celtics have the easiest road to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That'd be so funny.
They don't deserve that.
They don't.
As a team that won most of their championships in the Jim Crow era, they don't deserve that.
Nope.
So if they play the Knicks, I'm hoping the Knicks really beat them or take them to 7 games. And when you go to the conference finals, even if they play the Magic, oh my God. If the Celtics play the Magic or the Cavaliers, they need to throw some Western Conference teams in the Eastern Conference because this is terrible.
Or they need to have a system of like you can have some like players on loan, like out to the East.
I don't know
or
what
something.
this is.
Balance it out. Like, what are we doing here? It's not been anything crazy. I think the sad part is watching this Cavs team. It's like, at what point are you just gonna look at like the situation and just be like, you got D. Mitch, you got Harden, and you're still not putting away games. And it's like, sometimes they're on, and sometimes they look like they're great and they can run it all the way. But as of late, I'm just like, if you throw this series to the Raptors, like, what are we doing?
Because realistically, the only team I see giving the Celtics a run for their money is the Knicks and the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it's like the Cavaliers, like in those first 2 games where the rock was being passed around, everyone was dropping double digits. You didn't have to rely on a single guy to get things done. But now everyone's just like can't shoot the ball for whatever reason. Mobley, nothing is going down, nothing is happening, and I'm like, are we for real right now?
And the Nuggets are trying to redeem themselves against the Timberwolves right now as that game's getting started. I still got the Timberwolves coming out of that one, so if the Timberwolves win that series, it's right now. If the Timberwolves win that series, then they will play the Spurs, which might feed some families.
That would be a generational game.
That'd be interesting to see Wembanyama against a healthy Anthony Edwards, hopefully.
And
and then you got, once the Lakers win, they will play the Thunder. And that's where the upset comes, baby. LeBron and the rest of the crew. Luka Doncic, a.k.a. both of them, Luka Doncic, taking the team all the way to the Western Conference Finals.
That's cute.
I mean, what do you mean cute? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
I'm talking about the ship name. Like, I'm with you on the Lakers being able to.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm creative over here. Creative Kyle. That's going to be my new name.
Hey,
but it's been interesting. We'll see what else happens.
Yeah.
We talked about the draft. We'll see how some of the players execute and kind of fill their roles come August and come September. But for the NBA, it's wrapping up here in spring, and it looks like it's going to be an interesting road to the Larry O'Brien, but that's going to be it on A Block for the Talk of Troy. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
See you.
Welcome back to the Talk of Troy with the modified BC block. I'm Tate Harahan. I'm here with the C block legends themselves, Tony and Jonathan. Hi, guys.
What's up?
Hey,
What's
man.
up? How's it feel to be in that seat, man? How's it feel?
Feels good.
It feels good.
Feels
Yeah.
good.
You
I
feel
know.
confident?
Yeah. I'm taking Nolan's absence with stride.
Okay.
All
right.
Hope
Yeah.
you're doing well, Nolan.
He's no longer with us.
No.
Yeah.
We're not going to say that. He's in a meeting. He's in a meeting. He's
In
fine.
a meeting with who, though?
I don't know. Oh.
Could be his maker.
Then
he's
a
already
mortal,
gone.
Yeah.
mortal being, a mortal being. I promise you.
With Steve Ballmer
Yeah. Anyway,
or Mike McDaniel.
let's start off with a little bit of a pulse check. Jonathan,
check.
how
Yeah.
are you feeling, man?
I'm confident. This is good. Listen, okay. First of all, obviously not the way where we want to be. 2-2, squared away with the Hawks. It's not great. But that last win felt like the first one they had. It was very convincing.
Okay.
I mean, they blew him out of the water. Everyone was playing well. You know, Josh Hart, he almost got a double-double. 9 rebounds.
Almost.
But you have OG getting a double-double. You have Karl Anthony Towns getting a triple-double.
First triple-double of his playoff career.
Yeah. And, you know, Brunson obviously shifted more to like a secondary role. But when he wasn't scoring, you know, in the last 2 games, it was brutal because nobody would score if Jalen didn't score. So this felt like a team win. Felt like a strong place to be going back to Madison Square Garden, obviously, for Game 5. The one thing is they cannot afford to repeat the last time they had a very convincingly very big win, which was in Game 1. And then they said, all right, we got them, guys. And then 1-2, you know. So that I'm confident. I feel like the Knicks are playing well. Obviously, you know, my man, Josh Hart.
Oh my gosh!
He's got the apparel and everything.
Yes.
Oh,
Josh
the
Hart.
devotion of this man.
The
I,
goat.
I swear, bro. You know what? It's like I'm happy because this is like literally the epitome of New York Knicks fan. Like this is New York. So like anything that I'll say about Josh Hart like has to come from a way of respect. But right now, what I want you to respect was my take about this series is going 7.
No.
This-
I look, it's got to go 6. It's got to go 6.
I feel like if you're the Knicks, this has to go 6.
It has to.
It has to because you don't want to get tired going into the second round against the Celtics.
Well, yeah.
Well, you know, if the Celtics listen, I'll get into the Celtics Sixers, but I'm just like a little tangent right now. The 76ers should have never cleared Joel Embiid. They should have never cleared Joel Embiid. The Sixers were rocking without them. Tate's looking at me like I got some on my face. I'm telling you right now, the Sixers, they were rolling and strolling with just the lineup that they have of Bonner and of Drummond. Brother hit a 3 in the playoffs, and
He's hit a couple.
he's hit a couple. Yeah, he's hit a couple. Andre Drummond is hitting 3s in the playoffs. And Paul George is in his bag, low key. And
I don't know.
Well, come on.
bro,
The
Jaylen Brown had to literally go to Jason Tatum and was like, "Hey man, take a break. I got PG," and then he got immediately scored on afterwards.
I don't know.
Look,
I think the outstanding sound effect is still like dun outstanding. Like it's in the background.
He's still washed, but he's showing us flashes. You know, he's showing us like
like the Lightning McQueen. Like you're
yeah,
winning, but
exactly.
still got it.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
It's almost like he's in. You're fading fast. He's fading fast, but he's got something left in the tank. But regardless, playing a Celtics team in the second round, you want to be out of that series in 6 because you don't want to be tired against them.
No.
But you're leaving in 7, brother.
No, listen, hold on. Okay. Yes, the Knicks have not been convincing, but let me remind you, they were both 1-point losses. They were not big losses.
No, and Jalen.
And those were games, by the way, that the Knicks could have, and I will say in the third one, should have beaten the Hawks, where it could have been a 4-game sweep. It could have been, but Bridges.
that second game, or sorry, that first game for sure.
Well, yeah, because Bridges. I don't know why you do a step back fade away when you could have just
Oh,
easily
yeah,
driven.
that was good.
Look, if you could just drive, like, okay, look, originally I was annoyed about the timeout thing, but apparently that was a visual glitch by the broadcasters. The Knicks did not have
Crazy.
a timeout. So,
give him some credit back for trying to make a play happen, obviously, with as little seconds as you have, missed free throw, whatever. But drive to the bucket. Get fouled maybe because, if you can get Shea's whistle every once in a while, you'll get 2 free throws. You can still win the game. You could even tie the game. Instead, why are you taking a fadeaway where there's no chance to foul, contested by 2 guys? They could have won that game. They should have won that game. They should have won the 3rd game. I don't know what play Mike Brown was drawing up. Maybe he just drew a little bit of doodles. I don't.
He said, "Go get him."
That was the Darvin Ham.
That was
it was like,
just go have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, guys. Big game, big play.
Salute.
You guys got this. Let's go Knicks. Like, I don't know what he said to them. Horrible. Because, listen, I love Josh Hart. I don't know what the play was drawn up to be, but you ended up having Brunson behind 2 guys under the rim with the final shot to be a pass to Josh Hart, who's being guarded. I don't think that's the play. So I don't know what got blown up.
I mean, there was a lot of last-minute plays that didn't really go out well this weekend. Shout out Şengün.
But,
but
listen, nevertheless, I think that this game was convincing enough to me where they have realized that they cannot afford to be the last.
They got to take them seriously.
They have to.
I don't think that this Knicks team has been taking them seriously.
No, and I think
even being tied 2-2. Do you agree with me?
I would 100% agree. And I think there's a lot to take in if you guys do push this to Game 7. Even if you come out like barely unscathed, you are still going to have a lot of scrutiny being, what about that Mikal Bridges trade?
Yeah.
Was 5 picks worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Desmond Bane, okay, I see you. You're leading the team. No, he's leading the team now.
I know.
That PB No J is kind of not good, currently at least. But there's a lot of things in your team that kind of it's a head scratcher, right? Like, the Cat, Mitchell Robinson front court. It's like, who are you going to go for in the draft? Is Ademar even going to be possible to pick up? Like, it's all those things.
Yeah.
And to make matters worse, you're not going to win the finals. I am seen enough to go, this team is not coordinated enough. It's not.
I would say that this team, out of every single team in the last couple of years, has stayed the same. And a lot of people are like, staying the same is not good. I don't think that the Knicks should be. What were they? Were they a 54-win team, 53-win team?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they should be. They should be better than that
They
at this
should.
point. But camaraderie is a thing, and Shaquille O'Neal said that when you have, no matter what kind of team that you got, like if you got some studs on your team, you need to be on that roster for at least like a year or two, know the same guys, to have like the same just idea of like, this guy's gonna always be in his spot. He's gonna be in his. I know I can trust him in this moment. And, I think the Knicks have that advantage almost over every team in the East outside of maybe the Celtics.
Yeah, because they just.
Because I would say, arguably, the Knicks have the most experience, I guess.
Playing together in a playoff scenario.
Playing together, at least in this Eastern Conference, they have the most experience with each other. And so with that goes a long way, especially in a final situation where guys have just nothing to rely on besides just trusting each other. Whatever coach is saying, they aren't hearing it. No. They're hearing the crowd, and then they're just hearing their thoughts.
And I originally was going to be very happy for them because obviously they're going to play the Celtics. I mean, unless something happens.
Yeah.
They're going to play the Celtics.
He said it.
Yeah. They're going to play the Celtics, and they played them last year. They beat them last year. So they've in this same it's pretty much the same team. They have the experience going to Boston, stealing games from Boston in Boston. So I like that they're going to be I think they'll be able to roll through the Celtics. I think in probably 6 games. I would love to see 5 because I think they need to get the momentum going back.
Yeah.
Because this Knicks team will not, and I'll say it, they will not win if they have another hard, close series again. And going into the Eastern Conference Finals, they need to get the momentum in their sails because this was supposed to be their 5 and out. Like, okay, roll through. It was supposed to be the Raptors, easy 4-game series, goodbye. Like, now it's the Hawks, and now you're struggling. That was what they kind of need to get into the mindset because sometimes this team slacks in that. That's kind of it's one of the give and takes with having friends on your team where everyone's friendly. Like, sometimes you're friends. We're just playing. So they needed this to get them in the mindset. They need to have the Celtics to put the momentum back in and the thoughts that they can do it. And then Eastern Conference Finals, I don't know who they're going to play, but I think they got a good shot there.
I think the whole comfortability thing is a very good point. I mean, look at the Cavs. They thought they were, riding cozy, and now it's a 2-2 series. Uh-oh. I think there's only a few teams who are really comfortable right now. Let's talk about it. I mean, we got the Thunder. They're going to win handily. I'm actually going to pull up the score right now.
Yeah.
They are currently winning 92-80 with 5 minutes left in the third. Yeah, it's all
Goodbye.
good.
Devin Booker, I pray for you, brother.
He's got to get out of the desert.
He does. He does. I'm tired of like this, like, we got to hold ourselves to the goalposts of like the Steph and the Kobe's, and I guess like the Tim Duncan, like
The
brother,
KDs still got rings.
yeah, and it's like Giannis about to leave his team to go get another ring probably. So it's like Devin Armando Booker, like please,
Legal name.
come,
The middle name.
leave the Valley. The Valley has given you everything, and clearly they don't appreciate you enough to really surround you with actual talent. They're
What do you
doing their
mean?
best
Wait,
right
whoa,
now.
Whoa. Dylan Brooks and Bradley Beal isn't good enough?
No, Bradley Beal.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
guys.
Rage Vader.
Wizards legend Bradley Beal?
Bradley Beal, he's in the garbage can right now.
Yeah.
He's behind one of the LA Clipper buses right now. Just
Probably like John Collins.
waiting. Yeah.
John Collins.
Yeah, he's just hanging out with John Collins. They're just eating wings. Like Bradley Beal can suck it. Like I'm sorry.
Pause.
Whoa,
Pause.
whoa.
Like
Okay.
besides that, let's
Let's move on.
let's move on.
Yes.
To the superior Los Angeles team.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I won't disagree with you there.
No, let's talk about the superior Los Angeles team here. We are up 3-1 against the Houston Rockets, which with absolutely no stress on our back. Everyone's talking about, oh, Bron's going to blow the 3-0. He's going to blow the 3-0. Mind you, the two best players on that team are still out, and we're still holding you off. Last game was a fluke.
Was a fluke.
Was a
you
fluke?
say.
Yes.
Was a fluke.
Two flagrants that were just completely unnecessary, came out of nowhere.
What happened in that third quarter, buddy?
Oh, the Ayton thing or the
No,
the
no,
rest
no.
of my team just
Your team just not having it. What happened to LeBron James having 8 turnovers?
well, you saw the press conference. He said that's on me. You know what happens when LeBron?
What happened to LeBron
addresses-
James having one of the worst playoff games in his career? And if we want to be like, oh, he's 41.
Yeah, he's
let's-
41.
Let's talk about what he is doing at 41 that everyone wants to glaze him for.
Yeah.
He's doing amazing.
So
we can't criticize him either.
if you got someone who's in a wheelchair and he gets up and stands, you're gonna
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
like
whoa.
a
Then I'm gonna be like, that's a damn miracle.
Yeah.
exactly.
But when he's sitting down and going back to earth, we can't just be like, oh yeah, he's not a miracle changer anymore. He's not a miracle maker.
I just want to go back. Hold on to the wheelchair metaphor. You're saying LeBron is the same as a guy in a wheelchair who's standing up?
No,
Well, then what was the metaphor?
LeBron James got
It's something incredible. Like,
LeBron
it's-
James
I'm
has the
overdramatizing.
least amount
Look
of
at this guy.
body fat percentage on his team right now at
Wait,
the age
how
of
do you know that?
41. That's literally a fact.
What does that mean?
Where are we going?
He's the most fit guy on the team at 41 years of age.
Pause.
He has the least amount of body fat percentage on his roster.
This went from LeBron doing ungodly stuff like
he's
game 3.
The whole
like,
he's 41,
boom.
bro. Rich Paul wants him to play 5 more years because he knows he can do it.
Rich Paul has like 50 other clients he can make money off of. He's so fine.
Yeah, he could do that, but he's like, no, LeBron could genuinely do 5 more. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's just go what happened this weekend.
Okay. Fine.
Game 3.
Oh, you brought it up, not us.
We have
I'm glad he did. Yeah.
I didn't.
we have let me just pull up some numbers for you. So
Ooh,
so-
numbers, my favorite.
So yeah, in game 3, the Rockets shot an astounding 28% from the field.
That is. They've.
Sorry,
this
from
has been
sorry
the story though.
from 3-point range, not from the
Okay, I
field.
was gonna say 21.
Not from the field. But 28 from the field from 3, 41% from the field.
Mhm.
And had about 10 less free throw attempts than the Lakers did. And yet we were still up 6 with about 25 seconds left in the clock. What do you think that that means.
Well, you also didn't mention they were also shot 20 more shots, 19 more shots than the Lakers in total.
Yeah, that too.
So
all that being said, Alperen Şengün has like the best game of the series. He puts up 33, 15 for 27.
Yeah, he saw the slander post on Twitter. He walked in.
He hit a 3.
He hit a three.
Got 16 rebounds, 6 assists,
I think you're
And-
I think you're forgetting a variable.
and what? Turnovers?
No point guard, probably.
And
They mentioned that on the broadcast a couple of times.
well, yeah. No, I mean, if we want to talk about it, Reed Shepherd,
Yeah, thank you.
6 for 21.
Visions of shades of Curry. I don't know. Is
He
this,
still does have shades of Curry,
is
but
this Seth
what
Curry?
I'm
Is this like a Curry
upset
bowl?
about,
Like what's going
what
on?
I'm upset about is that this guy played at Duke, and he is literally been the point guard at Duke. Knows how to pass the ball and everything like that. He knew how to dish it out. But now all of a sudden, he wants to shoot the lights out like Steph Curry. And I get it. He's like one of the few shooters on this team. But when it's not falling down, it is such an annoyance to watch him refuse to play the natural position that he is as a point guard and instead focus on shooting. And maybe if you weren't so focused on shooting, you wouldn't get tired enough where you would throw dumb passes and get 5 turnovers in that game. And let's just move on to the most atrocious thing that happened that night. 25 seconds left on the clock. You are up 6 points. All you have to do is inbound the ball and get fouled. What happens? Jabari Smith Jr.
My hero.
feels a twitch little hesitation by Marcus Smart. He bites, throws the ball to Jayshawn Tate, gets that pass stolen by Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart goes up. Jayshawn Tate fouls him on the 3-point line.
Smack.
Marcus Smart goes to the line, hits all 3 free throws. Okay.
Clutch.
Next up, what happens? They go down the court. They get a turnover. LeBron James hits a 3 to go into overtime. Almost like the same exact spot like that he hit that 1-3 against the Wizards like 8 years ago. And then the rest is history.
Do you believe in the prophecy of LeBron, Raymond James?
What I want to preface here is that the Rockets did win Game 4. I don't care. I don't care. We should be split 2-2 right now without Kevin Durant. And I don't want these narratives of Kevin Durant does not want to be around his teammates. He's given up on his teammates. That man almost sacrificed his career to try to play in the playoffs. You think that he's not going to try to do everything around the clock training and prep to be on that court right now? But of course he had to listen to the haters and showed up in the Game 4. Showed up high as hell. But still, he showed up because the haters are just doubting his greatness and his purpose of being a teammate on the rosters to be there for his teams, and they just think that he's not doing that. Without them, they had the opportunity to be the young core that they are trying to show out to the league, that they can accelerate the time clock and just be the guys like the Oklahoma City Thunder or be like whatever young team is out there. And they showcase that they're what did Ime Udoka said? Grow up. Grow up, because you're not like 22, 21 years old anymore. You got a couple years in the league. You want to take that next step. This is the time. You can't make mistakes like that. Mind you, you want to talk about LeBron James and his GOAT status? Whatever. I don't care. I already have him as my GOAT. But LeBron James has played, I told you in this pre-production, but I haven't told you. LeBron James has played 56 series. He has played 56 playoff series. This Lakers starting 5, without Luka Doncic and without Austin Reeves, has the 3rd highest field goal percentage out of every starting 5 that he has played.
Wow.
Which means that when I make jokes about Luke Kennard being prime Klay Thompson, when I make jokes about Marcus Smart looking like the DPOY that he deserved, I'm saying the truth. Because if I'm being super honest right now, The reason why the Lakers are winning is not because of LeBron James, it's because of Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart has been the MVP of this series.
Tate.
Wow, what a take. Ooh. I mean,
And when he doesn't play well, what happens? The Rockets actually get a game. When LeBron James doesn't play well, they lose a game, of course, because he got 8 turnovers. But the engine of this Lakers team has been Marcus Smart. And the I know you're gonna put your sound effects, whatever, but it's been the ascension of the other teammates. Credit to LeBron James is what he's doing at 41 years old, but we gotta be serious.
no. I mean, Marcus Smart's been great. I don't want to discredit Marcus Smart. I thought when we picked him up during, I think it was free agency, I was like, this is a fantastic pickup.
So many people were making jokes.
No, I can't believe Marcus Smart was just floating around and we were just like, oh, we'll grab him. We had such a bad defensive roster list where our best rim protector was Ayton. And that guy is as mobile as a dude on a moped. It is good luck trying to make a 90-degree turn. He barely does it. But Marcus Smart has been our go-to. If there's been a game-winning shot that the other team is trying to shoot, Marcus Smart's the lockdown guy. But in this playoff season,
Look what he's done. Look what Marcus Smart, the guy that Ime Udoka. So fun fact, the last time that a team has run double team coverage on Kevin Durant was back in 2022 when they played against the Celtics and the Nets got swept. Who was coaching that team? Ime Udoka. Who was the player that was mostly guarding Kevin Durant in those double teams? Marcus Smart. So the guy, that's literally if the Karate Kid got beaten by his own move. If the Karate Kid showed up and got crane kicked in the face. Ime, what are you doing? Anyways, continue.
No, I just have to say, statistically speaking, Braun is better in almost every stat. I'll give Marcus Smart that he had 10 assists. Very clutch assists in game 3? Mm-hmm. What I must say, though, about Marcus Smart versus LeBron James is that the impressive longevity and the length of the floor LeBron James is covering is ridiculous.
No, of course. He's leading the league in transition points. I mean, could be because he's cherry picking, but
he's cherry picking. Whatever you want to say. Whatever excuse you want to add the asterisk to LeBron James' name. It's LeBron James. This dude has a son that he has got 5 points in a game before many stars in an NBA playoff.
I'm clapping for the lineage.
No, it's true. It's true. If LeBron James didn't conceive Bronny,
Whoa, what?
we would have lost that game. Think about it.
Thank you,
5 points. We would not have gone to overtime. Game's over. Braun didn't hit that crazy alley-oop layup.
So we're going to say those 5 points are also LeBron James's points?
Yes.
You know what it is?
Going.
It's a contribution.
Oh.
Have you ever thought about it like
what's
that?
not on the box score?
So
They created a stat for LeBron.
Oh, we're not going to talk about LeBron stat. Oh, my gosh.
This guy has been so crucial. You got fan cams all across the world. Japan was going nuts. This is ridiculous. He's got the classic vintage LeBron step back 3 fading kick up leg on their heads to send it into overtime. The game was won from there. When that was hit, I was like, oh, we won. Because you really think you're going to win an OT against Braun when he has momentum?
No, I didn't believe that. And that's why I knew the game was over as soon as it went into overtime.
Marcus Smart is clutch. And we would not be so far ahead of you guys if we didn't have Marcus Smart. And Luke Kennard. I'll throw my flowers to Luke Kennard. I know you're super upset. No, but there are some...
Hey, you got to apologize because Dante DiVincenzo just tore his Achilles.
that is,
So,
it
like-
makes me so sad. That was tragic.
That was tragic.
No,
And that's on you, by the way.
It's on me?
It is.
No, it's not.
All the slander. This man, he does not like Dante DiVincenzo. Every day before we go on live, he does not like Dante. He tells me, Dante, oh, terrible, overrated, horrible guy. Luke Kennard outranks him every time. You know what? You know what, man? You're Luke Kennard in a very important game. when it matters most to close out a series, he had 7 points.
Okay.
Oh for 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
for 3
when
from
Luke
3?
Kennard's not playing
Oh.
that legendary, what? I guess it just is like
Luke
Smart had
Kennard,
9, Braun had
Luke
10.
Kennard could never do what Dante does. And you know what, man?
Oh, brother.
No.
You know what? Let's move on real quick while we
Yes,
still
we
have
should
time
move on.
to
We should move
to Dante and his team still prevailing over the Denver Nuggets. I got something to say. And I want the camera on me.
Get it on him.
I want the
Here we
camera
go.
on me when
How
I
can
say
we manage
this.
that?
They
Is this
can-
camera?
Yeah. It's this camera right here.
Can we rotate that? Oh,
Okay.
we're gonna manage.
Oh, you can just give me this camera
Here you
then.
go. Give him camera 5.
All right. Hold on. We got to get this right.
Awesome. That's
So, I hope this is not gonna be an ugly close-up. All right. You got me? This is definitely an ugly close-up.
No, that's a firing sound effect.
All right. Nikola Jokic is a fraud. He is. Give me another sound effect. Give me a different one. Give me a different one. I'm not asking. I'm telling. Nikola Jokic is a fraud. You all fell for it. I almost fell for it. But he is a fraud. My expectations for a player to be as great as we talk about Nikola Jokic, you need a 10-year frame. The last 5 years, we have been glazing Nikola Jokic as this super uber talent that has just his value means everything to the team. Last night, the Timberwolves had 3 players shoot above 40% from the field, and they still won. How do you think that happened? Well, because Ayo Dosunmu came out off the bench after losing Dante DiVincenzo and having Jaden McDaniels in foul trouble and Anthony Edwards leaving due to a hyperextended knee. Ayo Dosunmu went to the rack and put up floaters, took it to the paint, took it to Jokic, said, I don't care who you are, get off me, I'm that guy, I'm from Chicago, let me show you who I am. Nikola Jokic, in the last 3 games in a row, couldn't shoot above 40% of the field. We can talk about role players. We can talk about how Christian Braun hasn't been doing that well defensively. We can talk about how Cam Johnson is clearly a failed experiment with the MPJ trade because he's not shooting more than 6 shots. Michael Porter Jr. is shooting more than 6 shots and getting more than 9 points. He's taking more attempts to the rack. He's doing more than that because Michael Porter Jr. is clearly the better player than Cam Johnson. We can talk about the Jaden McDaniels and Rudy Gobert 2-man coverage, their 2-man action that they've been putting on Jokic. But the one game that was winnable, that you should have been able to transcend all of these obstacles, is your offensive players on the team. I don't care about Jamal Murray. I don't give an F about Jamal Murray, if I'm being totally honest. Jamal Murray, we have known that this has been his consistency throughout his playoff career. He's either a banger or not a banger. So, I don't care about him. Nikola Jokic, you're a fraud. When you have to score on real size and not get a switch, it's clear that you can't score on competitive defenders. And it's clearly not a narrative that I'm making up right now because I saw it, you saw it, we all saw it, how he couldn't score on an actual good defender. Jaden McDaniels called you out after the postgame in Game 2, and he called you out again to your face. After scoring a layup, he called you up, you pull on his jersey, and he says, do something about it. He wasn't afraid of the moment because he knows that you're still soft. Everything that he said about you is true. Let's look at what happened to Nikola Jokic in the last couple of years. You cruise through a postseason against very questionable competition, not beating above a 50-win team in the playoffs that you won that year. You You beaten up on teams in the regular season that can't match up in size in an era where we are relying on switches in the NBA. There's too many switches that happen in the league through the centers. And now you get a postseason with legitimate defense and you crumble. You like, oh, it's all-time defense, it's all-time defenders. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Rudy Gobert is doing a great job at defending. I have a lot of criticism of Rudy Gobert, but he's doing a great job. Shet and company last year did a great job. But if we're being totally honest, we do not give any of this criticism to other legends. We do not give this to LeBron James. We do not give this to the Kobe Bryants. We do not give this to Tim Duncan. When we talk about, oh, it's just field goal percentage, whatever. If you want us to really view you as the value that we expect on your team, to be that guy, to be a legend, don't shoot 1 for 10 in the second half against a team that you clearly should beat. That's all I gotta say.
Wow. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Weesh.
Yeah, I'm going to give you his stats right now.
Oh.
That game is playing. The Nuggets are up 49-42. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Jokic has 8 points. 3 for 7 for shooting. 0 for 2 from 3. He's got 2 free throws. He's got 5 rebounds and 8 assists. 0 turnovers.
You know,
I'll tell you what, they're going to play his pep talk to Nikola Jokic in the
halftime?
locker room at halftime, and he's about to have the best career game second half of his life. We got to get that to
bro,
talk.
if I'm just being honest, like while we're still on air, like this era of like the 2020s, like so far that we've had, like were our top 3 best players in the league, you know, where we talk about them. This has been like maybe, and I've been watching basketball for a minute. I haven't been alive in the 90s or the 80s or whatever, but this has been one of the suckiest top best 3 players in the league in history. If we're comparing everything to Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and whoever, and maybe you want to put in Giannis, this is not the same kind of level of Tim Duncan's, LeBron James, Stephen Curry's, guys that came into the league, and no matter what kind of threat that they saw, they did the unspeakable. And for Nikola Jokic to get all this top 15 better than Shaq comparisons, it's like, are you watching the same games that I'm watching? Because I don't think so. So Nikola Jokic is shooting 3 for 7, 0 for 2, and had 2 free throws. The Denver Nuggets are going to lose this game. They are going to lose in 5. They're going to find a way to lose. And there's going to not be... Nobody's going to watch this clip until we post it, but nobody is going to criticize Nikola Jokic for it. Why? Because it's Nikola Jokic. But did we really think that he is that guy? No. Jaden McDaniels didn't think so. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about the matter. But before we go,
The last thing we got to do.
so I can cut the tension in the air. It's so thick
Yeah.
with my hatred. Let's bring it out, man. Let's do it.
The wheel for one last time this semester.
The wheel absolutely killed it last time. by
That's
the
right.
way.
Yes.
The wheel was right. It hit the Hawks playing the Knicks, and now we have one question that we won't be able to answer live because by the time this is answered, we'll be off the air. So, who is going to win the 2026 NBA playoffs? We will find out when we spin this wheel. I'm going to set it up on this one.
Of course.
Here we go. Any guesses before this thing goes
I'm
off?
biased. I'm going to say Lakers.
I'm gonna say Rockets in 7.
Rockets to win? No, we're gonna see. You can come around and check.
I'm just getting ready.
You're getting ready for the Rockets? I don't think so. Oh no!
What?
No.
No.
Hold on, it's still
What?
moving. It has
What's
the
happening?
Celtics, it has
What's
the Knicks.
happening?
It's going, landing. That's impossible.
Oh
The 76ers.
What?
Oh no!
Oh,
Absolutely not.
no.
No! Redo it. Respin. No
I
way.
can't.
God,
I'm electing for a second spin.
Definitely
We're
gonna
do
need a
one more
respin.
I don't believe
That's
this.
out of here.
The wheel must be lying. 'Cause if the 76ers win,
The wheel might be angry at just me hating on Nikola Jokic. So
Definitely need a respin. But a quick
That was a troll.
quick update on the playoffs. The Thunder are up on the Suns with 12 minutes to go in the fourth, 106-98. And the Nuggets are up on the Timberwolves trying to get some redemption. And the Magic have a 3-1 lead over the Pistons. So, I definitely don't think the 76ers are going to be winning the NBA Finals.
No,
you might want
probably
to spin
not.
that again.
No.
Who did?
I didn't see it. Tate,
Well, hold on.
let it
You're gonna
out.
have to check the stream.
No, don't tell me it was Houston.
No, it wasn't
Don't-
Houston. We would have told you if it was Houston. The wheel is missing
it
like
the
crazy
Blazers?
right now. Oh,
Yes.
all right.
Yes. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm, folks.
For the third, I will say it. The second spin landed on the Nuggets. We spun it a third time, and it is on the Los.
Wait, it was on the
Angeles
Nuggets?
Yeah, the second one was
Yeah.
on the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't happening. Third time's the charm. You know what it is, baby. Purple
None of
and
those
gold.
are happening.
You know what's going on. The color of championships are gold, and that is the team that's going to be winning. Shout out Tate. Appreciate you for the spin, bro.
I don't believe it.
Hey,
Bro.
we got it done. That's how you know.
Well, now the Lakers have the best chance I think they've ever had to win after the wheel. Oh, I don't know. 2 misses in a row by the wheel, or the Nuggets or the Sixers. Apparently, it thinks they have a chance, but
This is the great fake out before the close on LeBron's career. What 5 rings to finish it out? I don't know. Sounds pretty good to me.
I don't know, man.
I don't have my sunglasses on, so just.
That's fine.
But that will do it for BC block. We will. Do we have another block? I don't think so.
Do we?
Do we?
I don't.
Under review?
Do we have another? Do we have another
Under
segment?
review. Do we have a D block? DC block?
Yeah, we'll do a D block. I don't know what's going on with the glasses though. Feels like I'm in like
Men in
Top
Black?
Gun or something. Like
It's because
Men in Black.
It's
Right here.
because you already know what's gonna happen.
I don't know about Men in Black, but it's
I
more
mean-
like just men in the studio.
No, it's not Houston 7. Okay.
Houston
Well-
and Knicks 7.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the BC block. We will see you in a little bit. Peace.
all good. But yeah, you guys might need to Google me. I was like, yo, Benny Benson and crew. It was kind of funny, low key. That's why I was dying laughing. And then Tony's on his rant, and after every word, I was like, yeah, bitch, suck it.
Who did I say suck it to? Who did I say?
I don't.
I don't remember. I kind of like.
Well, this is the
No,
D
wait.
block
Wait.
coming up next.
Now we're on.
And-
Yeah, we're here. We're here. What's up, y'all?
All right, so this is the last block. We obviously got to talk about the other news outside of the association, and that is Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion are officially separated. Now, I don't know what to believe here.
Womp womp.
I thought my guy
Rip.
Klay Thompson was a cool dude. You never really hear much about him, but some people are saying, 4 rings, and unfortunately for the industry, I guess. But it's been pretty interesting. I don't know what to think of this. I really did not see this coming. I thought Klay Thompson was a regular light-skinned guy, wasn't really a menace. Unlike Jason Tatum, completely different. Yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on that?
I was just doing this with my thumb, saying like he got 4 rings, but he didn't want to get that 5th one with Megan. So
Hey man, it's a
Was it him or was it her? I don't even know. Low key, I don't know.
Do it matter?
bro, this is a he
Like,
said she said
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like this is clearly like never gonna be like confirmed unless like unless there are receipts. like I don't believe that any of Klay's teammates could legitimately pull Megan Thee Stallion. Like, what is Cooper Flag, 18-year-old, like doing that? Like,
Well,
Max
Najee Marshall.
Max Christie.
Max Christie.
Max Christie, yeah.
When you look at the rest of the roster, they're definitely. I don't think you really are. I mean,
Bro, I mean, there's
I
no
mean, when
there's
Klay-
no there's no facey guys on the Mavericks.
I mean,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
when-
Sleeper pick Daniel Gafford?
Whoa.
What?
He's got a girl, I think.
I
I
mean,
think he's got a. I think he's got a girl.
When Klay pops
He's got-
out,
I think so. He's
Yeah.
low key a ladies
low key.
man.
Well, when Klay
My
popped
fault,
out,
Gafford.
I was like, salute, go hard on them, Klay.
Huh?
Bro,
Yeah.
Klay.
Oh. Oh.
You know what's funny? My mother has a crush on Klay Thompson.
Oh.
And
Oh.
We have our answer, folks.
it's like her celebrity crush, not real crush. She's in a happy marriage. And it's just like I wonder, Mom, if you're in the chat, does this change anything? Like, does this change your opinion of him?
Pause. Time out.
Wait, we don't even know if he did it.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know if it was him. We don't know if it was him.
Yeah, that we're just jumping to conclusions
because
off
he might
be-
like an
just-
Instagram message.
Yeah,
or
just
something.
because he might be light skinned, he doesn't have to receive all the hate just yet.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Just
But
yet.
they were
receiving
Yeah.
hate. Like,
Yeah.
they were
You know how
a
Kelly,
power
you
couple.
know how Kelly Oubre and them like to get down. It's all good.
Who's like the last biggest power couple that we've seen on the internet for?
for sports.
for sports.
For
I'd say
sports.
Aja and Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of locked now.
They're locked for show.
But like,
Bam got 83, and he's
Oh.
like,
if you want to count
he's like,
Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton and Kim K.
Oh,
Salute.
yeah.
Salute,
Yeah.
man.
That makes
Salute.
sense.
Salute, baby. Lewis Hamilton. Shout out to you, bro.
Or if we want to go, yeah, Booker,
Got himself a trophy.
Booker, yeah.
I don't know. Like I feel like
Booker
a lot
and
of
who?
Booker and Chloe,
Kylie?
Kylie,
No, no,
Kylie
Kendall.
Jenner, Kendall
Kendall.
Jenner, Kendall Jenner.
Hey, yeah, Booker, I got to say, a lot of the athletes, they love them some Kardashians.
That family.
I'm
will
just
mess
stating,
you
I
up.
mean, I'm just stating the obvious. No,
That's
no
Why are you
offense.
What about-
talking like it's from experience, bro?
I use the royal we, bro.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
No, bro, he's out here talking
said
like he
that
dated a
family will mess
Kardashian. He's like, oh, dude, they'll.
Hey, you never
Maybe
know.
I did.
You-
Maybe
you
I
never-
did. I just don't want that out there.
I
just
think
don't want
I
that
think
out there.
I think
You never
what-
know
I
what
think
Tyler's life was like.
I think
Yeah.
what-
My mom just revealed. Hold
What?
on. My mom's in the chat. My mom said, he said, she said, who knows? So,
Oh.
like,
Wow.
you know,
Still the
It's
that's fair.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll see what happens.
This may be the most historic deep block.
Okay, I
What's
do
going on?
I do get what Tyler was saying though. I mean, if you look at like
Yeah.
the Kardashian family dating NBA players, it's not a good track
No.
record.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
No.
J.R.
Not
Smith,
at all.
I mean, it's
J.R.
a,
Smith-
Lamar Odom,
it's a
Blake
historic
Griffin.
one.
Blake Griffin,
Blake
Tristan
Griffin.
Thompson.
Oh my God.
Tristan Johnson.
Blake Griffin and
Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma. Who else?
Oh God,
Dang.
Kuzma.
Blake Griffin.
Like, I'm sorry.
I'm
Like,
trying to think. One more. I know Kendall Jenner had her whole starting 5. Let me
Oh.
think.
Yeah, it was
At one point.
Tristan
you know.
Thompson.
point.
No,
No,
that was Chloe.
Oh, okay.
Typically, I'm in. Hold on, let me think a little bit.
He's a,
let me get tempted.
we could always pull it up.
No, it's about like 7. I think it's like 7 NBA.
Oh, I
guys.
see.
who
Yeah,
was
Yeah. Typically,
Oh,
typically I study for
who
my
was
fantasy.
that?
do you want the answers?
who was that
Yeah, I don't even-
person
yeah, I don't
that
know. who it
Book,
is.
Griffin, Simmons, Kuzma,
Who was
Clarkson.
Simmons.
Ben
Clarkson.
Simmons.
Simmons.
Yeah,
and Clarkson.
yeah, there it is.
also Blake Griffin? There's
Yeah, BG,
still that
baby.
rumor that
Yeah.
he got a person in an industry that we shall not name.
Oh yeah, no, that was false.
Pregnant. So rumors.
Rumors, the rumor mill.
KD might have gone on a date.
I believe that.
But I mean, as far as like shocker, I feel like the next level of this would probably be when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston like broke up because like Brad Pitt like cheated on her with who's his current wife right now?
I'm gonna look it
Yeah,
up
just
for
look
you.
it up because Jennifer Aniston, I don't care, man. She's still a smoke show, like even at her old
Oh,
age.
Angelina
Easy,
Jolie. Well,
Tiger.
current.
Angelina-
Wait,
Easy.
current. No, it says she's
Easy.
done too in 2009.
Easy.
Oh.
Hey,
Brad
Tony-
Pitt, what are you doing?
Tony's looking at her like a piece of meat.
No.
Whoa.
I'm taking.
We're not about that here.
No,
Easy.
I love Friends. And the Adam
Yeah,
Sandler
okay.
movies. So
Hold on.
I think like the amount of like celebrity power that they've had so far. Clay.
Oh, he's got a.
Wait, speaking of that, is Megan Fox back with MGK?
Oh, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
She just did.
I lost my chance.
She just did a commercial. I forgot what it was for though.
Oh,
I forgot. Megan Fox.
Didn't Kanye swipe up on one of her comments
I saw that.
after she made like a recent Instagram post and he's just like, man, you and MGK so dating or whatever. I don't know. He said
I
he
know
said
what
something.
you're talking
Yeah, he knows what I'm
about, yeah.
talking about. He knows.
of course he knows what
Kanye.
you're talking about.
Hey, what does
Reaction?
that mean? What does that mean?
The reaction you just had.
It just means we're in the loop.
Yeah, we're in the loop.
Yeah.
We're in the loop. Yeah.
Well, everyone's in the loop, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Have you seen like Instagram and stuff? You got so many people riffing off this story. Where I mentioned this earlier, but you got people being like, "It's not hot girl summer anymore. It's protect my peace summer." Hashtag thanks Clay.
Bruh, I literally saw one one
I just think it's
streamer.
a little interesting dynamics between Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. I mean, look, she's an
Yeah.
amazing rapper, amazing artist. She's many songs.
She's an
with-
educated woman too, like
No,
went
she has
through
many-
college.
many-
like
many songs with Cardi B and the whole industry when it comes to women rappers. Klay Thompson, you never really hear much about him outside the basketball court.
you
which is
kind of
why-
just hear that he's
point.
like an Akko Taco kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's the cat. He goes out. He sails for a bit. He chills. And,
Jeez Louise, man.
That's why I feel like it takes a lot for him to cheat.
Hey, maybe him and Katie can be running two-mans this summer.
Bro, Katie would be so down for
Nah,
that.
Kevin Durant's like, I feel like it's hard for Kevin Durant to smile. I feel like when he smiles, it hurts his face.
No.
When was the last time you
Bro,
smiled?
Kevin Durant last night when
Yeah.
we beat y'all.
When like Aiton got like waved out, he was like,
Yes.
Bye.
And he has a beautiful smile. Top 5 smile of all time.
Okay,
sure.
buddy. All right.
I just think it's Kevin Durant. He's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, that's why I just protect my peace. And then the whole time he just goes on his burner account and just hits up like.
This man, that man doesn't have a wife or religion. He just got hoops. He just got basketball.
He barely got that now.
He got that.
Injured.
Oh,
He's got.
He got like half of that.
He's got that, and he's got a Lubriderm sponsorship
yeah,
for all his necessities.
every single one of them. But
Naturally.
with
What?
Smart marketing by the campaign. I mean, that dude has some ashy legs.
they've been saying that for
I
years.
mean, I don't know the difference between him or a crocodile. The way his legs were so skinny. It was
bro,
rough.
the ash on his skin has more aura than any of us in this room.
I'm
Like-
not gonna lie.
like-
You talk about
He's-
more aura. I mean, look, this dude can start a fire with both of his legs.
Bro, the snake skin that you if we
What
play-
is going
if
on?
you guys got a singular piece of his ashed up ankle
No, thank
right
you.
here, all of us be reaching to go get it.
but he was
No.
good.
What?
though.
All
Yo,
who's we?
time
All of
out.
us? We?
Time out.
Tony, we?
Hey,
I
no.
don't speak French, Tony. There's
All
no
of
we.
Time out.
All of us.
Time out, please.
15-yard penalty, unnecessary glaze, bro.
All of us. That just equals to Tony.
Yeah, you know,
That's all.
Hey
that
man, I can sell that for like,
sell it.
Sell
is.
it.
Sell it.
You're the
Bro,
target
don't-
audience.
bro. Didn't Drake sell like Curry's hair lint like
What?
online on
Oh.
eBay?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
On eBay.
Yeah.
His hair look-
Yeah,
Bro,
he did that for a
bro,
while.
people can sell that and sell Drake's
Speaking
like
about
ice,
Drake, Drake's new album's coming out.
yeah.
Iceman.
Did you guys get a
Iceman.
melted piece of ice?
No.
No, I wasn't
I
in
wonder what this
Toronto.
one's.
No.
Do you think
Okay.
do you think this one's about his new ex-girlfriend?
I don't even know what Drake's dating life is right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
what
I
I'm
saw some teaser imagery saying that there's gonna be some hints that it's gonna be some sneak dissing at Kendrick.
Like, why?
Not this
Give it up.
again, bro.
Give
It's
it up.
already
Give it
It's
up.
already dead.
Give it up,
man.
bro. You lost. You lost.
You are,
Yeah, this
you
is
are
like-
the dead horse that is getting beat right now.
This
man.
feels
Sir.
like a whole like we're, like Rockets in 10 kind of like argument. Like, bro, the game's been over. Like it's not you're not gonna reignite any beef right now. Like it's
Yeah.
been how long since they
Dude,
not like us
Kendrick
and just all
just
that.
wrapped
Like,
up
2
his
years.
tour like last year.
Yeah. Well, real quick, this has got my attention. Jonathan, what made you bring in the Josh Hart shirt?
Oh, just listen.
And anyway, he just put on the Brunson jersey.
Yeah,
right now.
bro. I gotta rep my team. We playing tomorrow, bro. It's a tied series.
I'll put on my.
And these are
good
gonna be the
clothes.
two guys: Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson. Gonna be two guys to get it done for the Knicks.
Do you think they're winning the finals?
What, the full finals? Like NBA?
Oh,
Yeah.
The stuttering.
Well, I didn't know. Well, because listen,
I hope they
from
beat the-
talks with you, I
I-
thought you're just talking Eastern Conference Finals. Like, I mean, honest, like,
yeah. I hope they beat the Celtics.
I think the Knicks can win the finals.
But
I
if
do. I really do.
if they don't go to the finals, then they gotta fire Mike Brown.
Oh, yeah, technically by the precedent, and also I don't think any Knicks fan's gonna care if you fire Mike Brown.
Yeah.
The fan base is not behind him. To be honest with you, it's
You think
literally
they're behind? Who do you think they're more
everyone
behind?
was behind Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Thibodeau.
No, everyone was not behind Thibodeau. I don't like this
All the
revisionist history.
real Knicks. I was behind Thibodeau. You know how sad I came on the pod when they fired Thibodeau. It was the worst day I thought in Knicks history. I don't even. Why would you hire Mike Brown? Now look, he's gotten to 54 wins, but
Let's bring
listen,
back James Dolan.
Thibodeau in the playoffs was great. I don't understand how you fire a guy who's gotten better every single year.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
He
That didn't make
has
any
been
sense to me.
criticized for a lot of continuous. I think what he was really criticized was like really bad bench rotation.
Yes, that
I
was.
think
This
was
is the
his,
only
like-
difference. And to be fair, Mike Brown did something that you would have never seen, which is every single rostered player in the win against the Hawks played at least 4 minutes. Everyone, even Tyler Kolek, my goat, 2 points. I love Kolek, but that's an
Interesting. Well,
discussion for
Yeah.
another day.
We talked about Drake. And we talked about artists, but we got to talk about the last one here. It's been kind of phenomenon right now. Is the Michael movie about Michael Jackson?
yes.
And
Yeah.
I just got to hear you guys' thoughts of it. Has anyone seen it yet?
No.
I need
Oh,
to.
You seen it?
Hey.
Okay, I have not
saw
seen
it.
it. Tony, you cannot speak on this subject.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought.
I'm just kidding. But
Don't spoil the story of Michael
But
Jackson.
but
Yeah.
I definitely want to watch it. But real quick, what's your guys?
Don't spoil the lyrics of who's bad.
Yeah, what's your guys' like?
Who
like,
is bad?
like most underrated like Michael Jackson song? Like one that's not
Oh,
like a top five.
underrated.
That's not like Beat It, Thriller, Bad. I'm trying
Man
to
in
think
the
of the other
Mirror.
one. No,
yeah,
Man
it's
in the Mirror.
that's-
Like
that's underrated.
we'll say like top five is like. Remember the Time is like is up there.
Oh, I would agree.
I'm trying to think. Well, I don't know if you say it. If it comes to me, I'll figure it out.
Is anyone an off
Well,
the
are we
wall
calling
fan?
it? Yeah, are we? I like
Yeah.
off the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the
Are we
wall?
calling like Jackson 5?
No,
2?
this is just him as a solo solo
Okay.
Is
artist.
this solo? Ooh.
I don't think people realize how many bangers this dude has. I was listening
He
to
has
all
a
the songs.
lot.
today,
Yeah,
like,
This
Banger
guy
after
is
banger
called the
after
king of pop.
This is the most
For
famous
a
celebrity
reason.
on the planet. I don't think no one is ever. I don't think no one will ever be as famous as him. But I also think the only entertainer that can come close to him when it comes to dancing, singing, and entertaining a crowd like him, like to an extent, I think the only person is Chris Brown.
No Prince for that.
No. But I'm saying in our generation.
Oh, today. Oh.
I say when it comes to like entertaining somebody, when it comes to like dancing, singing, getting the whole environment, whole crowd to follow you, I think it's him.
You've clearly never been to a Benson Boone concert.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is, low key, to be honest.
No,
Good.
yeah, I agree.
don't know. It's-
Bro, just hit him with the who's that? Bro?
Yeah, see, hey.
So,
what else?
I'm
though?
trying. Well, because I'm like, dude, because when you're saying like underrated, like you said,
For
so
instance,
many that are rated,
like-
like PY.
What about Chicago?
PYT.
Like we got yes,
Chicago,
that's a
that
good one.
count.
Like
That
that, one,
counts?
PYT.
yeah, that's like
Does that
fair.
count? Does that count as underrated?
you.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Or
Or is
like-
that too?
I love
mainstream?
those Brock
'Cause I
Purdy
like-
Wait, then like
edits.
then don't stop till you get enough like
Don't Tyler?
with that.
Don't those Brock Purdy edits
I think
go
that's
hard?
the top five.
Yeah.
Those the pretty young thing.
I think that was the top five
Yeah.
after the movie.
Pretty
Like Lady
good.
in My Life is pretty good. That's on
Yeah.
Thriller. That's actually a fairly good one. Heaven Can Wait is another good one. Break of Dawn. I don't know if You Rock My
the
World.
way you
is
make
a-
me feel.
Yeah, I don't know if
The
You
Way You
Rock
Make
My
Me
World is a
Feel.
top 5 or top 10, where it's like, rock my world, you know you did. And everything I own, I
Okay.
give.
Yeah.
Every step to make it fine.
I think I have a personal attachment to Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, mainly because of the Rush Hour movies. Like, like
That was good.
I loved just as a kid watching Chris Tucker,
Yeah.
who also was really good friends with Michael
Yeah.
Jackson, just like
And
go on there, be like,
closer.
yeah,
Go get closer. Don't stop till you get enough.
come on, Lee, like that. Those, so
Left
that has
leg
a,
kick, yeah.
and yeah, they would always close the movies off with
Till
Don't
I
Stop.
don't know
So
how.
yeah,
Working
With the
Day and
auto-tune.
Night is another good one.
Okay,
That's a
but
good
hold
one.
on.
Would you count You Are Not Alone?
I have to ask you guys.
That's wow. I completely forgot about that song.
I
That
would-
is
then that would
great
be-
pull,
that would be
Tyler.
mine.
That is
Yeah.
probably that's a good one. That low-key might be number one for me. Go ahead. What you saying, Jonathan?
So we're talking about him right now, but I think a lot of people forget about his historic run in an amusement park with Captain EO.
Yeah,
Dude.
Epcot and Disney.
How do you guys feel? Did you guys ever go to that?
Oh
And
wait,
ever-
I did
Come on,
watch.
You can still watch it on YouTube. The whole thing's out there if you want
Really?
to watch it. I watched it like over winter break because I was like, dude, Captain
I
EO. But
remember.
Yeah, people
that.
were
Oh
saying
my
that they should
gosh,
bring that
I was
back
a
to Disneyland. I just
kid.
didn't know the point of that though.
It's just
I didn't
that
know
it
that
was-
was a thing.
Captain
my
EO,
God.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
look,
was
hold
it.
on.
Captain
I'll show you,
Wait,
look.
it's been
No.
That was a thing in
forever
Disneyland.
Dude, it
since
was
I
Publicity?
so fun.
It was
Wow.
so
Publicity?
good.
No, that was like it was a ride at Disneyland.
Like it was
Yeah,
a you
it's
could
like a
go.
3D,
Captain
like,
it was a
yeah.
Michael-
No. Like
Is
what you were
there-
saying, like why would did they do that? I think it was like for publicity.
Oh
and
yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, I think so. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
pull
but
it
who
up,
would
4K
they-
remastered?
Yeah, but who would they do that now?
Or
Right?
better yet, how about everyone just go to Neverland Ranch?
Mm.
I said
So
Another part of me,
I can
that's
say
like,
I can
that's
say
a
this
song.
because like it's
Yeah.
not a spoiler, but they didn't touch on that
no,
necessarily.
I know.
Yeah.
I did see. I already like. There is a second movie that's projected to come out.
Yeah,
And
there's gonna be a
that's-
part two.
and that's supposed to tell like.
That's why a lot of people were upset about this movie because it wasn't long enough in their
That-
opinion.
They said that the second one is supposed to tell like
His bad era.
the second
Who's
one's
bad?
supposed to tell like the Dangerous album and like after that. So like from like 1998 to like 2009.
Yeah, I mean, the way that they tell this story is obviously, for one, Joseph Jackson is basically like the antagonist of the film.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But they don't try to make him like a monster. Like, there's probably a lot of stuff that they leave out. But like, it's like the clear main like I guess pusher and like why Michael was the way he was, how he developed like in his childhood. Like they touch on this thing like he loved Peter Pan and like obviously Neverland.
Yeah. Well, that's it's gonna be interesting. I gotta watch it. Then I'll
Yeah, me
report
too.
back. Then
Yeah.
I'll report back and spoil it for everyone.
Well, you-
Don't be like
if
that.
there
Don't
was,
be like that.
I mean, what other artist do you think needs like a biopic film like at this point?
Tupac.
I think.
I mean, yeah,
I think,
Tupac.
I think no, they already had his.
Who
I
did-
think Snoop
oh,
Dogg.
who
needed
played-
it.
wait,
I think
who played
Snoop. I forgot the guy, but it was All Eyes on Me. I think the one that needs one is Snoop Dogg.
Who did they do a biopic of?
What about
where
Biggie?
This be?
Biggie.
Oh yeah, they have one.
Who did
It's
they
called
do-
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Who did they do a biopic of where the guy was like a CGI like monkey guy?
Oh wait, yeah, that random
was
called
called Better Man.
Robbie Williams.
Robbie
Oh,
Williams.
yeah.
Listen. You can slander me. Whoever's heard of knows about this guy. I've never listened to any of his songs, and I have no clue who
Maybe
that
like
was.
Yeah,
I
neither.
don't know who that.
But yeah, I think,
And that
I
movie
think-
bombed. So
I think
you know.
Snoop Dogg needs one. I think from going to
Snoop.
gang member to businessman. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to tell that. Story.
That would be
That'd
be
be a tough
cool.
story.
Yeah, because they've already told like all the other ones. They've told a lot low key. I think the Michael Jackson one everyone was kind of waiting for, to do it in real fashion, and then to have it in a part two, then to have his nephew play him and get
Yeah.
probably almost
Yeah.
every move.
Not Fabio Jackson.
Yeah, no, then get every move almost correctly right. I think it was pretty phenomenal. But we'll see what happens.
We shall.
I actually, so I have my girlfriend and one of her ex roommates. She was an extra in the Michael movie,
Oh, wow.
and
dang.
she
Wow.
played an extra in like one of the final concert sequences. And she said when she was watching it, it basically felt like a concert. And when he was performing, because he actually sang through the film, they mixed some of the audio with actually
Yeah.
Michael's voice, but Jafar's voice isn't a part of it a lot.
Mm.
She said that when she was watching that as an extra in the concert, it felt so surreal because it actually felt like Michael was real.
Yeah, I
Like,
could imagine.
really
that.
there.
I gotta watch this. Damn
That's the
movie.
one concert
I gotta
wish
watch this. I know.
Yeah.
I don't think there would be a celebrity that'll be bigger than him. But that's all we got for the Monday show. This has been the last block, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.
See ya.
Dipping.